Have you ever wondered how a simple loom-making business transformed into one of the world's most recognizable automotive giants? The story of Toyota is not just about cars. It's about vision, perseverance, and the extraordinary journey of one man who dared to dream beyond what his father had built. Welcome back to LMJ English, where we bring you fascinating stories that not only enhance your English skills, but also inspire you with tales of innovation and human determination. Today we're diving into the remarkable story of Kiichiro Toyota, the engineering prodigy whose vision and resilience shaped what would become the global automotive powerhouse we know today. Before we begin this incredible journey through automotive history, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our weekly stories that help you learn English while exploring fascinating histories and inspiring lives. Now, let's travel back to early 20th century Japan, where our story begins with a young man whose ambitions would eventually put reliable, affordable vehicles in driveways across the world. A legacy born from looms, not cars. Long before the name Toyota became synonymous with reliable automobiles, it represented innovation in an entirely different industry. In the early 20th century, the Toyota family was known for their expertise in textile machinery, not automobiles. Kiichiro Toyota, born on June 11, 1894, grew up watching his father, Sakichi Toyota, revolutionize Japan's textile industry through mechanical innovation. As the eldest child of an engineering genius, Kiichiro inherited both his father's technical aptitude and his visionary mindset. Sakichi Toyota had earned recognition as the king of Japanese inventors for his automated loom designs that transformed textile production. His crowning achievement came in 1926 with the Toyota Automatic Model G loom, an extraordinary invention that could automatically stop when a thread broke, preventing defects and saving valuable materials and time. This innovation epitomized the quality-focused philosophy that would later define the Toyota automotive brand. Young Kiichiro, already demonstrating a keen interest in science and engineering, observed his father's methodical approach to solving problems. The lessons he absorbed went beyond technical knowledge. He learned the value of patience, perseverance, and the pursuit of continuous improvement. These principles would later become fundamental components of the Toyota Way, a management philosophy that emphasizes respect for people and continuous improvement. While his father's company, Toyota Boshoku, flourished in the textile industry, Kiichiro's mind began to wander toward a different mechanical marvel that was beginning to transform societies around the world: the automobile. The seeds of Toyota's automotive legacy were being planted not in a car factory, but in the curious mind of an engineer's son who dared to imagine a future beyond the family's established business. This legacy, born from looms rather than cars, would eventually reshape global transportation in ways that even the visionary Kiichiro could not have fully anticipated. As we follow Kiichiro's journey from the son of a loom maker to the founder of a global automotive empire, we witness how the principles established in those early textile workshops, quality, efficiency, and innovation, would become the bedrock upon which one of the world's most trusted automotive brands would build its reputation. Engineering, education, and global perspective. Kiichiro Toyota's path to automotive innovation began with formal education that shaped his technical understanding and global outlook. In 1920, he completed his degree from Tokyo Imperial University's prestigious Faculty of Engineering, specializing in mechanical engineering. This elite education provided him with theoretical knowledge and problem-solving skills that would prove invaluable in his future endeavors. Following graduation, he briefly spent 7 months at the university's Faculty of Law, gaining insights into business regulations that would later help him navigate the complex world of industrial manufacturing. Soon after completing his studies, Kiichiro joined Toyota Boshoku, his father's company that specialized in manufacturing machine tools and parts for industrial looms. While his initial role connected him to the family business, Kiichiro's horizons were broadened significantly through international travel. Between July 1921 and February 1922, he embarked on an extensive journey that took him to San Francisco, London, and Oldham, major industrial centers of the Western world. This international exposure proved transformative for the young engineer. While ostensibly traveling to learn about advances in the spinning and weaving industry, Kiichiro's keen eyes observed much more. In America and Europe, he witnessed firsthand how automobiles were transforming societies, creating unprecedented mobility and economic opportunities. The streets of San Francisco and London, increasingly filled with motor cars rather than horse-drawn carriages, painted a picture of the future that captivated his imagination. Upon returning to Japan via Shanghai and Marseille, Kiichiro brought back not only knowledge about textile manufacturing, but also a growing fascination with automotive technology. This budding interest would simmer for several years as he continued working in his father's business, but the seed had been planted. He began to envision how Japan, then still primarily an agricultural society transitioning toward industrialization, might benefit from domestic automobile production. This period of education and global exposure proved crucial in shaping Kiichiro's vision. He developed a unique perspective that combined Japanese traditions of craftsmanship and quality with Western approaches to mass production and technical innovation. This synthesis of ideas would eventually form the foundation of Toyota's distinctive approach to manufacturing, an approach that would revolutionize not just the automotive industry, but manufacturing practices worldwide, from textile dreams to automotive ambitions. The transition from textile machinery to automobile manufacturing represented a bold and risky pivot for the Toyota family business. The catalyst for this transformation came in 1926, when Kiichiro Toyota invented the Toyota Automatic Model G loom, a revolutionary device that automatically stopped when a thread broke. This innovation represented the pinnacle of textile machinery development at the time and underscored the family's engineering prowess. In a strategic move that would alter the trajectory of the Toyota legacy, Sakichi and Kiichiro made the decision to sell the patent rights for this automatic loom to the British company Platt Brothers in 1929. This transaction generated substantial capital, approximately $100,000, equivalent to millions in today's currency, providing the essential seed money to pursue Kiichiro's growing automotive ambitions. It was a pivotal moment that demonstrated remarkable foresight, effectively trading success in a mature industry for potential in an emerging one. By this time, Kiichiro's interest in automobiles had developed into a passionate conviction. A second visit to Europe and the United States in 1929 only reinforced his belief that automobile manufacturing represented Japan's industrial future. While Western nations were rapidly motorizing their transportation systems, Japan remained largely dependent on imported vehicles, creating both a strategic vulnerability and an economic opportunity that the young engineer clearly recognized. Despite facing skepticism from various quarters, including some within his own family, Kiichiro began experimental work on automotive development. In 1933, Toyota Industries Corporation established an automobile manufacturing division with Kiichiro at the helm. Working with a small team of engineers in a corner of the loom works, he began the painstaking process of learning automotive design and manufacturing techniques largely through trial and error. This period required tremendous perseverance. The team disassembled imported vehicles to understand their construction, experimented with material compositions, and worked to adapt foreign designs to Japanese conditions and manufacturing capabilities. The challenges were immense, ranging from technical obstacles to skepticism about whether a Japanese company could successfully compete with established Western automakers. Yet through this perseverance and methodical approach, the foundations of Toyota's automotive future were being laid. What began as a departmental experiment within a textile machinery company was steadily evolving into a new industrial direction that would eventually eclipse the original family business and create a global automotive legend. The birth of Toyota Motor Corporation. The culmination of Kiichiro Toyota's automotive ambitions came in 1936 with the unveiling of the Model AA sedan, Toyota's first production vehicle. Heavily influenced by the Chrysler DeSoto Airflow, this inaugural model adhered to prevailing automotive conventions while incorporating adaptations for Japanese conditions. With its streamlined design and six-cylinder engine, the Model AA announced Toyota's serious entry into automobile manufacturing and demonstrated the company's technical capabilities. The following year marked a pivotal transition when Toyota Motor Corporation was established as an independent entity separate from the original loom business. On August 28, 1937, the new company was officially founded with Kiichiro assuming the role of vice president. This organizational separation allowed the automotive operations to develop their own identity, management structure, and industrial practices distinct from the textile machinery business. The timing of this corporate birth proved challenging, however, as Japan was increasingly drawn into military conflict. The escalation of Japan's involvement in World War II soon imposed severe constraints on the fledgling automaker. As the Pacific theater of the war intensified, Toyota was compelled to redirect its manufacturing capabilities toward producing trucks for the Imperial Japanese Army. Passenger car development and production became secondary concerns as wartime priorities took precedence. This difficult period tested Kiichiro's leadership and adaptability. Civil repercussions affected his family directly, disrupting his children's education, while professionally the company's original vision had to be temporarily set aside to meet national demands. Despite these challenges, the wartime production of military vehicles provided valuable manufacturing experience and helped develop Toyota's engineering capabilities under extreme pressure and material constraints. The war years, while diverting Toyota from its intended path, paradoxically helped build organizational resilience and technical know-how that would prove valuable in the post-war reconstruction period. The company learned to operate with extreme efficiency, making the most of limited resources, a capability that would later become a cornerstone of the Toyota production system. By the end of the war in 1945, Toyota had established itself as a capable vehicle manufacturer, albeit one that had yet to fully realize Kiichiro's vision of making automobiles accessible to ordinary Japanese citizens. The foundation had been laid, however, for what would become one of the world's preeminent automotive manufacturers once peacetime conditions allowed the company to return to its original mission. Post-war struggles and triumph, the end of World War II brought both opportunity and crisis for Toyota. While authorized commercial production of passenger vehicles for the general public was finally permitted, the company faced enormous challenges in the devastated post-war Japanese economy. Design work on new passenger models began at the end of 1945, culminating in the release of the Toyota SA in January 1947. Despite lukewarm reception and modest sales, this small car represented an important step forward, allowing Toyota to begin rebuilding its civilian automotive business. However, just as things seemed to be improving, a severe financial crisis struck. A new government program aimed at stabilizing the economy and reducing inflation caused a critical cash shortage throughout the automotive sector. Many truck owners defaulted on their loans, leaving Toyota with mounting debts and dwindling resources. By 1949, the situation had become so dire that the company stood on the brink of bankruptcy, with workers striking and morale at an all-time low. In this moment of existential crisis, the Bank of Japan, the nation's central bank, stepped in to prevent Toyota's collapse. Recognizing the strategic importance of maintaining domestic automotive manufacturing capability, financial arrangements were made that allowed the company to continue operations, albeit as a significantly reduced enterprise. Toyota emerged from this crisis a smaller business, having closed factories and reluctantly dismissed many loyal employees. Fortune seemed to smile on the struggling company when the Korean War began in 1950. Due to Japan's proximity to the conflict, the U.S. Army placed an order for 1,000 trucks from Toyota. This substantial contract provided much-needed revenue and helped restore the company's operational performance during a critical rebuilding period. During this tumultuous time, Kiichiro Toyota made the painful decision to resign from his position, taking personal responsibility for the company's financial troubles, despite the fact that they were largely caused by external economic factors. This selfless act exemplified the sense of personal responsibility and honor that would become embedded in Toyota's corporate culture. Tragically, Kiichiro passed away in 1952, just as the company was preparing to launch the Toyota Crown, its first complete passenger vehicle designed entirely in-house. He never lived to see his vision fully realized, or the global success his company would eventually achieve. The Crown, released to the market in 1955 after his death, received favorable reviews worldwide and established Toyota as a serious contender in passenger car manufacturing. Today, high-end vehicles from Toyota still bear the Crown nameplate, honoring the model that helped cement the company's reputation for quality and reliability in its early years. Global expansion and iconic models. Following the successful launch of the Toyota Crown in 1955, the company embarked on an ambitious strategy of global expansion. Under the leadership of Eiji Toyota, Kiichiro's cousin who had assumed control after his death, Toyota aggressively pursued international markets. The export business began modestly, with Land Cruiser knockdown kits shipped to Latin America in November 1955. This was quickly followed by deliveries to the Philippines and Burma, now Myanmar, in 1956, as part of Japan's war reparations program. The Yahoo company's international footprint expanded rapidly, with a branch opening in Thailand in June 1957 and Land Cruisers being exported to Australia in August of the same year. This methodical approach to global expansion culminated in 1958 with the establishment of Toyota's first production facility outside Japan, located in Brazil. These early international ventures laid the groundwork for what would eventually become one of the world's most globally distributed automotive manufacturing networks. Central to Toyota's global strategy was the development of vehicles that would resonate with customers across diverse markets. The Land Cruiser emerged as one of the company's earliest international successes. This rugged, reliable utility vehicle quickly earned a reputation for exceptional durability in the most challenging environments, from Australian outback to South American jungles. The Land Cruiser would go on to hold the distinction of being the most popular SUV of all time, becoming an icon of dependability and off-road capability worldwide. The 1960s brought what became known as the Japanese economic miracle, a period of extraordinary growth that transformed Japan from a war-devastated nation to an economic powerhouse. As the economy expanded, average incomes rose, enabling more Japanese citizens to afford automobiles for the first time. Toyota responded to this opportunity by introducing affordable economy cars designed for mass-market appeal. Chief among these was the Toyota Corolla, launched in 1966, which would become one of the most significant models in automotive history. The Corolla perfectly embodied Toyota's commitment to providing reliable, economical transportation accessible to ordinary families. With its straightforward design, fuel efficiency, and reputation for dependability, the Corolla became a global phenomenon. For countless people around the world, it represented their first opportunity for automobile ownership, transforming daily life for millions of families. This humble compact car would go on to become the best-selling nameplate in automotive history, with over 50 million units sold worldwide. A testament to Toyota's ability to create products that resonated with consumers across cultures and generations. Evolution of a global automotive giant. The 1970s and 1980s marked a period of strategic evolution for Toyota, as it transformed from a Japanese manufacturer with international sales into a truly global automotive giant. In 1981, Eiji Toyota stepped down as president, passing leadership to Kiichiro Toyota, the founder's son. Under Soichiro's guidance, Toyota began consolidating its production and sales organizations, culminating in the formation of the unified Toyota Motor Corporation in 1982. This restructuring improved coordination between manufacturing and market needs, creating a more responsive and efficient global enterprise. A watershed moment came in 1984 when Toyota and General Motors agreed to collaborate on the new United Motor Manufacturing Incorporated NUMMI facility in Fremont, California. This joint venture represented Toyota's first manufacturing base in North America and provided strategic advantages for both companies. For GM, it offered an opportunity to learn Toyota's renowned production systems. For Toyota, it provided valuable experience navigating American labor practices and established a manufacturing presence that would help avoid potential future import tariffs. During this same period, Toyota began diversifying its product lineup beyond its core compact car offerings. The company strategically expanded into larger, more luxurious vehicles and entered new market segments. Perhaps the most significant of these initiatives was the creation of Lexus, a new division dedicated to luxury vehicles for international markets. Launched in 1989, after more than 6 years of development and an investment exceeding $1 billion, Lexus rapidly established itself as a formidable competitor to established European luxury marques like Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and Jaguar. The 1990s saw Toyota further diversify its lineup with the addition of the T100 full-sized pickup truck, multiple SUV lines, and specialized vehicles like the Camry Solara. Simultaneously, the company updated its sports car offerings, creating what would become legendary models the MR2, Celica, and Supra. These vehicles transcended their role as mere transportation to become cultural icons, influencing automotive enthusiasm worldwide and appearing prominently in popular media, from movies like The Fast and the Furious to video games such as Need for Speed Underground. Perhaps Toyota's most forward-looking innovation came in December 1997 with the introduction of the Prius, the world's first mass-produced gasoline-electric hybrid vehicle. Initially available only in Japan, the Prius would soon be exported globally, establishing Toyota's leadership in hybrid technology and environmental sensitivity. This pioneering vehicle represented more than just a new model. It signaled Toyota's commitment to developing sustainable automotive technologies well ahead of regulatory requirements or market demand, a proactive approach that positioned the company for leadership in the evolving discussion about environmental responsibility in transportation. Navigating challenges in the new millennium. The dawn of the new millennium brought significant challenges that tested Toyota's resilience and corporate character. Despite a strong market position and continued sales growth, the company faced external crises and internal quality concerns that threatened to undermine its hard-earned reputation for reliability. The global financial crisis of 2008 hit the automotive industry particularly hard, forcing Toyota to predict its first annual loss in 70 years in December of that year. To manage inventories and reduce costs, the company took the unprecedented step of temporarily shutting down all of its Japanese plants for 11 days in January 2009. Even more damaging was the unintended acceleration crisis that unfolded between 2009 and 2011. Reports of vehicles experiencing unexpected acceleration led to multiple recalls affecting millions of Toyota vehicles worldwide. The company addressed two specific issues: floor mats that could trap accelerator pedals and a potential mechanical sticking of the accelerator pedal itself. The recalls, coupled with tragic accidents allegedly caused by the defects, resulted in intense public scrutiny and significant legal consequences. Toyota paid $1 billion to settle a class action lawsuit compensating owners for lost resale value and an additional $1.2 billion criminal penalty to the U.S. government over claims of concealed information about safety defects. This crisis prompted a significant leadership change. In June 2009, Akio Toyota, grandson of founder Kiichiro Toyota, was appointed president, marking the return of family leadership to the company after a decade. Having joined Toyota in 1984, Akio had experience across multiple divisions, including production, marketing, and product development. His appointment symbolized a recommitment to the founding values of quality and customer satisfaction that had defined the Toyota brand for generations. Natural disasters further tested the company's resilience. The 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami severely disrupted Toyota's supplier network and manufacturing capabilities in Japan. Later that same year, severe flooding during Thailand's monsoon season impacted Toyota's production facilities in Southeast Asia. These combined disasters resulted in the loss of approximately 390,000 units of production, a significant blow to the company's global manufacturing network. Despite these challenges, Toyota demonstrated remarkable resilience. By 2014, the company had rebounded to sell 5.1 million vehicles in the first half of the year, narrowly maintaining its position as the world's leading automaker ahead of Volkswagen AG. This recovery allowed Toyota to continue investing in future technologies, particularly hybrid powertrains and eventually electric vehicles. While their electric vehicle efforts initially lagged behind companies like Tesla, Toyota maintained its commitment to technological diversity, continuing significant research into hydrogen fuel cell technology with the Mirai sedan, demonstrating the company's willingness to pursue multiple paths towards sustainable transportation solutions, a legacy of quality and innovation. Today, Toyota stands as one of the world's preeminent automotive manufacturers, with a global presence that spans continents and a product range that encompasses everything from compact economy cars to luxury sedans, rugged off-road vehicles to cutting-edge hybrids. This remarkable evolution from a textile machinery business to a global automotive giant embodies the vision and perseverance of its founder, Kiichiro Toyota, and the successive generations of leadership that have built upon his foundation. These company's enduring reputation rests primarily on two pillars: quality and innovation. Toyota vehicles have become synonymous with reliability and longevity, often serving their owners faithfully for decades with minimal maintenance issues. This reputation for building good quality cars that last while also being affordable has created extraordinary brand loyalty across diverse markets from Southeast Asia to North America, the Middle East to South America. Even the luxury-oriented Lexus division has successfully challenged established European premium brands by delivering exceptional quality alongside advanced technology and refined design. Toyota's approach to innovation has been distinctive in its pragmatism and long-term vision. While competitors have sometimes chased headline-grabbing technological advances, Toyota has often pursued steady, incremental improvements that enhance real-world customer experiences. The development of hybrid technology exemplifies this approach. Rather than waiting for battery technology to enable fully electric vehicles, Toyota created the Prius as a practical intermediate step that delivered immediate environmental benefits while remaining affordable and practical for everyday use. This commitment to practical innovation continues today as Toyota invests in multiple paths toward future mobility. While developing battery electric vehicles, the company has maintained its investment in hydrogen fuel cell technology with the Mirai, betting that a diversity of solutions will be needed to address global transportation needs across varied markets and use cases. Toyota is also advancing rapidly in autonomous driving technology, working to catch up with and eventually surpass competitors in this crucial area of future automotive development. Perhaps most remarkably, throughout this evolution into a global automotive powerhouse, Toyota has maintained connections to its origins. The original loom company founded by Kiichiro Toyota still exists today, a living reminder of the humble beginnings from which this industrial giant emerged. This continuity speaks to the company's respect for its heritage and the enduring values: quality, innovation, respect for people, and continuous improvement that have guided it through more than 8 decades of automotive manufacturing. Kiichiro. Toyota's vision of creating vehicles that would improve the lives of ordinary people has been realized beyond anything he could have imagined. From its first tentative steps into automobile production with the Model AA sedan to today's global manufacturing network producing millions of vehicles annually, Toyota's journey embodies the power of perseverance, adaptability, and unwavering commitment to quality. The prodigy son of an engineer didn't just build Toyota. He launched a legacy that continues to shape how the world moves. As we've journeyed through the remarkable story of Kiichiro Toyota and the global empire he envisioned, we hope you've gained not only valuable English vocabulary, but also inspiration from this tale of perseverance and innovation. From humble beginnings in textile machinery to becoming one of the world's most trusted automotive brands, Toyota's story reminds us that great achievements often begin with a single visionary who dares to dream differently. If you've enjoyed learning about how Toyota evolved from looms to legendary vehicles, please take a moment to hit the like button and share this video with friends who might appreciate both the English practice and the inspiring business story. Don't forget to leave a comment below sharing your thoughts, or perhaps mentioning which aspect of Toyota's journey you found most fascinating. Remember to subscribe to our channel LMJ English for more captivating stories that help you enhance your English skills while exploring fascinating histories and inspiring lives. Click the notification bell so you never miss our weekly uploads. Thank you for joining us today. Until our next adventure through English and extraordinary stories, keep dreaming big and pursuing your passions with the same determination that transformed a loom maker's son into the founder of a global automotive legend. Key vocabulary. Prodigy, noun, a person with exceptional talents or abilities. Example: Kiichiro Toyota was considered a prodigy in mechanical engineering from a young age. Legacy, noun, something handed down from the past. Example: the legacy. TAV quality and reliability continues to define Toyota vehicles today. Innovation, noun, a new method, idea, or product. Example: the automatic loom was an innovation that revolutionized textile manufacturing. Perseverance, noun, persistence in doing something despite difficulty. Example: Kiichiro's perseverance through financial crises and war helped Toyota survive its early challenges. Automotive, adjective, relating to motor vehicles. Example: Toyota transformed from a textile company into an automotive giant under Kiichiro's leadership. Prestigious, adjective, having high status or reputation. Example: Kiichiro graduated from the prestigious Tokyo Imperial University. Diversify, verb, to enlarge or vary a range of products or field of operation. Example: Toyota began to diversify its product line by adding SUVs and luxury vehicles. Resilience, noun, the ability to recover quickly from difficulties. Example: Toyota showed remarkable resilience after facing natural disasters and recalls. Subsidiary, noun, a company controlled by a holding company. Example: Daihatsu became a fully owned ET. Toyota subsidiary in 2016. Pinnacle, noun, the most successful point. Example: the Toyota Automatic Model G loom represented the pinnacle of textile machinery development. Trajectory, noun, a path, progression, or line of development. Example: the sale of the loom patent altered the trajectory of the Toyota legacy. Culminate, verb, reach a climax or point of highest development. Example: Kiichiro's automotive ambitions culminated in the Model AA sedan in 1936. Formidable, adjective, inspiring fear or respect through being impressively large, powerful, or capable. Example: Lexus rapidly established itself as a formidable competitor to European luxury brands. Embodied, verb, to represent or exemplify an idea or quality. Example: the Corolla embodied Toyota's commitment to reliable, economical transportation. Watershed, noun, an important turning point that marks a change in course. Example: the NUMMI joint venture represented a watershed moment in Toyota's expansion to North America. Transcend, verb, to go beyond the range or limits of something. Example, Toyota's sports cars transcended their role as mere transportation to become cultural icons. Pioneer, verb, to develop or be the first to use or apply a new method or area of knowledge. Example, Toyota pioneered mass-market hybrid technology. With the Prius, pragmatism, noun, a practical approach to problems and affairs. Example, Toyota's approach to innovation has been distinctive in its pragmatism and long-term vision. Incremental, adjective, relating to or denoting an increase or addition, especially one of a series. Example, Toyota has often pursued steady, incremental improvements in their vehicle designs. Enduring adjective, lasting over a period of time, durable. Example, Toyota has built an enduring reputation for quality and reliability worldwide.